To you by Manwich. Have a Manwich night. By Orville Redenbacher, the first and last name in popcorn. By Peter.
By 100% Wesson vegetable oil. By Dole breakfast juice. Everything pure and natural. That's the nature of Dole. And by Tetley tea with its tiny little tea leaf taste. Bet you're gonna like it better.
About cooking something up with me. Hey, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? Welcome to the show today. I am so excited. I'm a real fan of this gentleman here. He is so talented. He's a wonderful actor, singer, director. And we're thrilled to have him, Mr. Tom Wopat.
Thank you.
Tom, a lot of our audience might not know, but I do, that long before the Dukes of Hazzard, you were a musical performer and singer.
Well, yeah, I've been singing since I was a little kid. I started singing, I guess, in public when I was about 6 years old. And actually, right before I did Dukes, I was working in New York for about a year on and off Broadway.
Yeah, but did you find, I know I found this with the Brady Bunch, that after doing the Dukes of Hazzard and then you started singing again, people said, oh, we didn't know you sang.
Well, of course. I mean, you know, that's pretty standard. I mean, there's like, what, 40, 50, 60 million people that watch a top-rated show. And,
right.
And they have no idea of what you've done before, really.
I know. I was always amazed when kids would come and see the Brady Bunch and they would just, oh, Mrs. Brady sings.
You bet.
Yeah, well, you sing great, and you've got a lot of hit records, and there's just no stopping you.
I've been having pretty good luck. I'm right in the middle of doing my second album right now for Capitol, and that's out in July. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Going real well.
Well, we're looking forward to having you here today because we know that you're going to cook for us.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, he's an expert. And Tom's going to make for us today some steak chili, and you're going to love it. So come on back.
Ma'am, I'd like to ask you a question. Which do you think will taste better? Ragu in a jar or Hunt's spaghetti sauce in a can?
That's easy, Hunt's.
But Hunt's comes in a can.
Honey, the best spaghetti sauces always come from cans. My own homemade. See?
But spaghetti sauce is supposed to come in jars.
Josh, schmoz. Here, taste.
Well,
Does your mouth care what it came in?
No, ma'am.
I rest my case.
It had to be Hunt's.
You ain't ever gonna get old Lyle here to switch to Tetley tea. Heck, he's worn the same old ugly hat for 30 years, been drinking the same tea even longer than that. He don't care about Tetley's tiny little tea leaves, or that it's smooth and clear, or that it's specially blended to taste good over ice. He ain't gonna switch unless he likes it better. Well, I guess he does.
Tetley tea. Bet you're gonna like it better.
Cheddar cheese is one of the most popular cheeses, and when you take the most popular cheese and put it with the most popular popcorn, you can't help but have a popular finished product.
A lot of popping in there.
I know, that's what popcorn's all about. Pop it and pop it and pop it. It's hard for people to decide which one they like the best. I love the nachos so much better than the sour cream and onion.
Yeah, well, I like the sour cream and onion. We use real sour cream and onion. Grandpa has a favorite, I have a favorite, my next door neighbor has a favorite, so we try and get a flavor for everybody.
Some people go out of their way, struggle in the face of adversity, navigate troubled waters, simply to bring home the bacon, as long as it's Wrath Black Hawk bacon, because Wrath Black Hawk bacon tastes as great as it looks.
Delicious. Hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Nah. Wrath Black Hawk. Some folks think it's the only bacon worth bringing home.
Welcome back. We are now in our kitchen, and, well, this whole room is a kitchen. You have a piano in your kitchen, don't you, at home?
Oh, absolutely. I'd like to keep a grand in the kitchen, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we're ready to start your steak chili, it's called?
Well, yeah, you can use either steak or hamburger. Actually, the the thing about this particular chili is that you grill the meat first.
Oh.
And myself, I grill it with a lot of salt and pepper and a lot of cayenne pepper.
Mm.
You know, to give it,
Yeah.
kind of get it going already before you even start putting it in the pot.
Mm.
And then I bring it in, and what I do is I put in some, I chop up some onions and green peppers and put them in a big pot. And, of course, a little Wesson oil.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Gotta have that.
Gotta get that in. And then while that stuff is getting nice and brown and tender, I'm cutting up the meat.
Just in little slices there.
Yeah, well, I cut it down in pretty good chunks. But like the hamburger, you can just crumble it up.
Crumble it with your hand.
Yeah.
That looks like good beef.
Well, it is pretty good. I usually cook it about medium rare. But the main thing is just, you get all that spice right on the meat then, see?
This man knows what he's doing. You cut that like a pro. Wow.
Well, usually, don't have a lot of time to make dinner. You got to throw it together pretty good.
You grew up on a farm, I know that.
Yeah, I grew up with 6 brothers and 1 sister.
Wow.
So that's why we make big food. We don't fool around,
Right. So your poor sister, I grew up in a family of 10, and I had 5 brothers and 4 sisters, and my brothers teased the heck out of me.
Well, it's a lot of fun growing up in a big family. You do learn how to cook and how to wash dishes.
Right,
and
do everything.
That's right.
Did you learn how to milk a cow?
I grew up with 40 cows a day, twice a day.
Look at that. Look at these arms.
Yeah,
That's why.
right.
See what can happen if you milk a cow?
Actually, the milk house is a great place to sing in, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's all block and steel and real good.
What kind of songs did you sing when you were a kid?
Actually, I sang a lot of Beatles.
Did you?
Yeah, the Beatles were happening when I was, I think their first big hit, I was in 7th grade.
Wow.
And we were riding on the school bus to go to...
My goodness, Tom, I was in 6th.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed that, even. Anyways,
okay, so now you've got your chopped meat in there, and you've got your...
Onions and
Billy
peppers.
Turner, cut out that laughing.
Is he making fun?
Billy's our floor manager. See, that's why he's on the floor.
Yeah, there's always more places to work, aren't there, Bill?
Now you're putting in there whole tomatoes, huh?
Whole tomatoes, yeah. You don't even drain them. You need a little juices. And then kind of break them up in there. Break them up with a fork.
Oh, this is my kind of dish.
Well, it works out. It's pretty hearty, and it will feed you can make it in any amount.
It can be like the magic pot. It can grow depending on the number of people.
And actually, depending on what you got in the house, you can throw any kind of vegetable in here you want. But I usually stick to tomatoes and onions and green peppers.
Now, when does your paste go in? Is that
is
this paste?
Any time along the way. This is sauce. Don't put paste in, or you're going to end up with spaghetti sauce in a minute. So we put that in.
Okay, so we've had 2 cans of whole tomatoes and a can of tomato sauce.
Right. And break them tomatoes up.
Oh, I love these things. Bay leaves?
And this is happening pretty good. Yep, a couple of bay leaves. Throw them in.
Can I throw them in?
Sure, you bet. There's no...
I caught it. Okay.
There's no set routine to this.
Oh, good.
And I'd add some kidney beans, throw them in.
Okay.
And then you just mix it all up. And
boy, that is beautiful.
Add a little seasoning, a little salt, a little pepper.
Yeah, I guess you could cook this all day if you... I bet the longer you
cook
it...
yeah. And it's also a situation where I usually make it up and eat a couple of bowls of it with some bread and butter, and then put the rest of it in the refrigerator and heat it up, for the next couple of days. It's
Yeah,
the same
this
way
is kind of like Italian food. I think the older it gets, the better it gets.
Yeah, cook it and cook it and cook it. Of course, I'm from Wisconsin, so I probably should have some dairy products in
Where
this.
in Wisconsin are you from?
I'm from Lodi, Wisconsin. It's in south central Wisconsin, near Madison.
Have you... Oh, then you know Prangies? Prangies department store?
Yeah, I know Prangies.
Yeah, I go there a lot and talk to them, talk to their people.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I love Prangies.
But anyways, and that's about it.
So you actually, though, if you wanted to eat, you'd simmer it about, what, about 2 hours maybe?
Yeah, I usually cook it, in taking the whole total time of grilling the meat and everything. It takes 2.5 hours, yeah.
Okay.
You can make it quicker than that, actually, if you're in a rush. But it's like you say, the more you cook it, the better it gets.
It looks fabulous. I'm going to recap this recipe for you. It looks fabulous. Okay, here we go. We're going to preheat the grill, season steak and ground beef, grill medium rare, cool. Cut steak into 1/2 chunks. Break hamburger into chunks, too. Use your hands if you want to. Then you put in oil, saute onion and bell pepper. You add meat, whole tomatoes, kidney beans, bay leaves, chili powder, and tomato sauce. and then you simmer for about 2 hours or longer if you need it, or less. You remove the bay leaves, and then you serve it. And we'll be back in just a minute for Williams and Rita make Hawaiian trifle for you, so come on back.
Hotel room rates. Call for the Country Kitchen special package at 615-885-2200.
Well, we're back. I'm here chatting with Tom. We were talking about where we live and all that. You have a place here in Nashville now, don't you?
Right.
And in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it down here.
Well, I've been writing quite a bit, and it really works out well to spend a lot of time down here. Actually, most of the gigs I've been playing, too, are fairly close to Nashville.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Do you spend a lot of time on the road?
Well, yeah, I spend a lot of time on the road. I've been playing between 6 and 10 dates a month.
Wow.
And then also, like this fall, I did a new TV series for CBS called Blue Skies. That's supposed to be premiering in April.
Oh, right, with Susan Hubley?
Susan Hubley,
yeah.
And Pat Hingle.
I love Pat Hingle. What a great actor.
He's fine. And anyway, it's supposed to debut in April, but even while I was filming that, I was taking off on the weekends and flying back out here to play in different places around the country.
You know, when I was doing a series, too, that people said, well, it doesn't wear you out, but it always gave me a lift to go out and be able to sing.
Oh, yeah. It's a gas.
Don't you find that?
Yeah, well, I really enjoy getting out there.
Well, I'm sure the people enjoy it, too. These next two guys, I'm sure the people enjoyed them, too. I'm not too sure.
Which people?
Well, you know who I'm talking about. The two crazy guys, Williams and Reed. They're going to make Hawaiian trifle. Okay, guys.
We never get tired of this gig.
Never get tired. And today we're going to make Hawaiian trifle.
Hawaiian trifle. Sounds difficult, but it's really simple. Hawaiian trifle. What is a Hawaiian trifle?
What is Hawaiian trifle?
Is it a 2-drink minimum at a Don Ho concert?
No.
Is it the number of albums the Indian and I have sold overseas?
No.
Is it a glass of sweat from Tom Selleck's upper lip?
No. But no. We've got more. The Hawaiian trifle.
Yes. Everybody, come on. Just the top row now. All right. Good job. Hello, I'm Jack Lord, and this is Zulu as Kono. Remember that guy? He had one line on every show. I don't know, Steve. I lost him.
Enough about that. Enough about that. We've got a dessert to make, and you're going to need some ingredients. Hurry! Write these ingredients down.
Yeah.
First of all, you'll need 2 packages of vanilla pudding and pie filling mix.
And some milk.
And a cup and a half of pineapple juice.
And you're going to need some whipping cream.
And you're going to need some pound cake.
And some cream sherry.
And you're going to need some raspberry jam.
Crushed pineapple.
And some maraschino cherries are optional.
They're optional. I like to put them on my car and use them as a turn signal.
Let's get this baby underway. First of all, you take your packages, 2 packages.
Yep.
Count them.
Two packages.
Two packages, and you put it into your saucepan like this.
And you prepare them as they are instructed on the package.
That's
as
right.
you can see,
Read
the
everything
instructions
properly.
are clearly printed on the package.
That's right. Now, once you get that done, then you put in your milk.
Put in your
2
milk.
cups of milk. We're not saying anything about this milk. It's great.
Right. It is good stuff.
Yes,
good
indeed.
for you.
And then you put in your Dole pineapple juice.
Oh.
And you do not have to buy the can with the crushed pineapples in it.
That's
you
right.
can buy the juice. It's like buying boneless chicken.
Yes, it is. Exactly, just the juice.
Yes,
and
indeed.
then you're supposed to cool it in a saucepan.
Well, you got to do this over the heat. See, you do it over the heat like this.
That's right.
And then you cool it.
In a saucepan, over ice water, stirring.
That's right.
Now, if you've ever poured ice water on anything, you know there's very little stirring going on.
That's right. We've
surveyed several dogs, and they say, oh!
All right, now, when it comes out, it looks like this, and doesn't that look good?
Don't try this at home.
Yes, indeed. And now, you fold in.
Yes.
You fold in. Now, how many times have we gone over this, people?
Yeah.
Folding. Have you learned how to fold yet?
I don't know.
Yes, indeed. You take the baby like this, you put it in there, and you fold it. Now, this is your folding right here.
Right.
This is your folding technique right
here.
See how we're folding?
Yeah.
Eat your heart out. Ginger, is this right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And now, this quick scene from The Dukes of Hazzard.
Bo?
Luke?
Okay. All right. And now after you folded this baby enough, you got to cut your pound cake.
Oh,
Cut your pound cake.
Cut your pound... Ooh, cut your pound cake.
Cut your...
I'm ready.
Pound cakes into chunks.
Chunk Norris.
Chunk Norris, yes. Oh, no.
Oh, miss middle. Could have done better with hands.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
oh, wait. Now, let's lay it all to the side there.
Dap that baby open.
There you
and
go.
You drizzle your cream
easy
sherry.
Now, easy.
Sherry drizzle.
Oh, that is nice.
Sherry baby. Now, you never want to drizzle it off. You save just a tap for yourself.
Oh, the Indian's flipping out. We can tell.
Now we'll put the rest on there. And now you got this. You got to drizzle. Now you cut it into chunks.
Cut it into chunk Norris.
Oh, what size chunks you want, mister?
Oh, chunkette. Oh, here we go.
Size of
Look at that. Good job. First try.
Okay, now.
Okay.
And now you spoon a cup of pudding.
Spoon a cup of pudding.
Spoon a cup or do it? Take a cup. Is this like a cup?
No, we don't spoon a pudding in it?
Spoon it in there?
Oh, yeah.
The bottom.
We knew that. We knew that.
Boy, this looks... No.
We knew that. That looks delicious.
Boy,
there.
Looks good, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
then you top with some chunk cake in there. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, put some chunk cake in there.
Got the cake in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you put the...
oh, yes, the
on.
Charlie Daniels 12th Annual Raspberry Jam.
Raspberry Jam, yes. Now you put that on. You should have chunked them a little smaller. My God.
I don't know. Well, it's working out well because later on it will build a condo.
All right, and then you put some more... Pineapple.
More pineapple. That's the secret. That's
yes.
the secret. Now
That's
you
the secret right here.
Like you put like a half of your can on there.
Yeah. And Dole will give you a full can every time. A lot of times, others will short you, but Dole will give you a full can every time. You put a little more
right up to
on
the
there.
top. Sometimes
Boy,
they'll blow the lid.
Under there?
That really is nice. Yeah.
Oh, gee, I could be out on the boat
Yeah, and then we
with my
put some more of this
husband,
bread
retired
on there.
hypnotherapist, soaking up some rays.
Yeah, sure. Let me
But
put some more
no,
on this.
I'm sitting here with a duke, a kook, and a fluke.
All right, let's put some more.
Well, Brady Bunch will have another reunion
We put this on the top.
And then how much more of it?
We top that. We top that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And then you take it and you refrigerate it overnight. That gives you a chance to catch on some of them Nashville Now reruns.
All right, and then you, and then just before serving, you whip up a cup of cream and you spread it over the top.
Then and you drain your reserved pineapple and use it as a garnish. With maraschino cherries optional.
Let's recap and see what we've done.
All right.
You prepare your pudding mix per direction using milk and pineapple juice as liquid.
We jeopardize our career in step number 2.
And then you whip 1 cup of cream, fold into cool pudding.
We cut a pound cake in half lengthwise.
Drizzle sherry over cake. Sherry.
Cut into chunks.
Yes. And then spoon pudding into glass serving bowl.
Top with half a chunked cake and then a half a cup of those jam.
Reserve half a cup of drained pineapple in syrup.
Spoon half a remaining pineapple into bowl.
Spoon half a remaining pudding into bowl.
Oh, repeat.
Yes, and then it's refrigerate overnight. We blindfolded 10 people, and they couldn't tell which one we prepared and which one our food stylist prepared. You vote at home.
I couldn't tell the difference. I thought I was in Honolulu. Now over to Florence and our special guest.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Bruce. Aren't they wonderful?
Oh, boy, I'm not sure. Sure they are.
I'm crazy about them. I know that, well, you're a Beatles fan. You love all kinds of music, don't you?
Yeah, I've been very much into country music. I think one of the guys who's put a lot of country music into pop music is James Taylor. And I've been listening to him for 20 years, and I had the good fortune of seeing him in concert out on the West Coast at the amphitheater. And, man, he's singing better than ever.
Yeah, he gets better with age, doesn't he? Well, shall we try to do one of James Taylor's songs?
This is one of his first songs. I think this was his first hit, and it's a song called Fire and Rain.
Okay, here we go. Tim? Okay.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. And the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times Don't you look down upon me, Jesus. You got to help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. Just can't make it any other way. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
Yes, I always thought that I'd see you again. Thank you, Tom. That was great. Thank you. You folks come back. We're going to taste some steak chili, all right? Now comes the moment of truth. I mean, look at this. Is that beautiful? Steak chili. I can't wait to taste it.
Well, see, if your budget doesn't allow, you can use hamburger too. But I mean, you like it?
Ah, this is great. What do you think?
You bet.
I don't know if you dare try to taste the boys' trifle. Actually, their desserts are delicious.
Trifle? We got to try it.
Yeah. Tom, I know that you have directed a lot. Do you like that? Do you like?
I have newfound respect for those boys.
Oh, do you?
At least they can cook.
Yeah, they can.
Where are they anyway?
Oh, it'll go to their heads. Do you plan to do a lot more directing?
Well, what it looks like, if we do get picked up with a new series, then I'll probably direct a couple episodes in the next years.
Is it hard to appear in something that you're directing?
Well, with a series situation, it's a little different because your character is already pretty well formed by the time you get into directing. So you kind of have somebody to keep as a safety, like an assistant director or maybe your director of photography. Just have them keep an eye on your performance while you're in there. But pretty much, I mean, a lot of directors in television, and you know as well as I do, a lot of direction is basically just blocking. It's like choreography.
Yeah, kind of like our show. Well, if you want this recipe, any of these recipes, you just write to me, Florence Henderson, care of Country Kitchen, 2806 Harperland Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, 37214. And this is my cookbook called A Little Cooking, A Little Talking, and a Whole Lot of Fun. It's full of stories about myself and the guests we've had right here on Country Kitchen, of course. Their recipes are in here, too, and a lot of things you just wouldn't expect. So here's how to order one if you'd like a copy, okay?
To order your copy of Florence Henderson's cookbooks in $19.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to Florence's Cookbook, 2806 Opryland Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, 37214. MasterCard or Visa customers call 1-800-634-5620. That's 1-800-634-5620.
All right. Well, Tom, I want to thank you very much for coming here today. You were a wonderful guest. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Good luck to all of you, too. Thanks for being with us. Bye-bye.
For fun, upbeat music videos with a country flavor, watch Country Clips. Hosted by Shotgun Red, TNN's own lovable puppet VJ. It features both country stars and talented newcomers. That's Country Clips, Saturdays on the Nashville Network.